What are you in here for? Yeah, man, I got into a fight with somebody because he was scalping. I was trying to get some of the Pokemon cards. You want to know why I'm here in here? Why, bud? I killed somebody. When you think about the worst people on the internet or the dumbest people on the internet, you cannot forget about scalpers. Now, scalpers can range from a variety of different things. We see it in like video capture cards. We see it in the PS5 and the Xbox One S or whatever Xbox that came out. But now we also see it in Pokemon cards and also in Stanleys. Now, there's nothing worse than seeing 50 or 60 or higher 40-year-old men go into a grocery store or a Target or any of these stores that sell Pokemon cards and literally take everything off the shelf. And I mean, not even take everything off the shelf, but go to the shelf and just take every single one of those cards. And it's not what they do with those cards or how they get them. Yes, it is how they get them because they could be pretty forceful. The worst thing about it is when they try to double the profit for so much more money. It's insane. I've seen people online that sell packs, like singular packs, for upwards of like $135. And those call them like ultra rare or rarest packs. And you're not supposed to open them. But there's a guy that I watch on TikTok who opens a lot of these packs. And I'll leave it right here. It'll be on the screen.
Inside of this blue envelope is something I've never seen before.
What is that?
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
It's EX Power Keepers.
Oh my god!
For $4.50, although we got this one for free, courtesy of E&A Collectibles. Check them out. Dude, that Raichu is so sick on that pack, by the way. Now,
today I wanted to look at Pokemon Scalpers because...
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
over the last few weeks and months, they have gotten a lot of attention, especially with the new drops of Pokemon cards that come out recently. And the things that they do to get these cards and what they do to get in line or fight people to get them is honestly ridiculous. We're talking about cards.
What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
Again, a video game or a card game for, I wouldn't say kids per se, but it definitely was with our generation when it was more so kids. And then it grew into those kids liking them enough to now they're scalpers and opening up ultra rare shops and reselling them for cheaper or more expensive. That's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of things here that have to be unpacked. If there's anything that I hate more than doing my taxes, it has to be scalpers. Because those, it's like nothing worse than seeing somebody who's an incel, who only goes out of their house every few weeks to get these drops, and then they have no personality at all, and they have no people skills. So they're literally bashing and crashing and beating people up just to get decks of cards. There are a few videos that I want to watch today that I want to show you guys. Keep it a little bit lighthearted, nothing too crazy, but let's get into it. This first video is called Pokemon Scalpers Continue to Ruin the Hobby for Actual Kids. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed in this video, have you seen any kids there? No, grown men going to these places. One's in the yellow and black pajamas, and the other ones are kind of just in different fits. Just crawling out of their mom's basement to go and grab whatever this is. Now, to give them the benefit of the doubt, everybody right now is doing anything they can to make money. So I've seen it at my own job where people will come in and we'll have discount deals, and they'll come in and they'll get something for $8, and then they'll flip it online for at least for the retail price for what it would be sold on for online. So it makes sense. People do that because it makes them a little bit more money. This is bad. It's a difference between power tools or stuff that not everybody's really seeking out. But when it comes to Pokemon cards, which is an actual hobby where people want to get into it, where kids want to get into it, and where it's fun, where they want to go into school and talk to their friends about it, this is when it gets a little bit bad. I think this is probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen with this generation. Like, just the current generation, or this current position of the internet, where everything is scalping, everything is bought so quickly and then re-exchanged for people online, and they're marking it up like crazy amounts. That's the worst thing that I have noticed within these last couple of years. And it's the most infuriating thing too, when it was PS5 and when the Xbox came out, is because in order to get an Xbox or a PS5 throughout those times, you had to pay an excess amount just to get it. Terrible times to live. Now, I guess Sam's Club had a deal where if you signed up for them, like a membership, you would be able to get 2 packs of like a Pokemon starter pack. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but people were able to trick the system and open so many membership accounts so that they can get almost a whole entire palette of these Pokemon cards. Oh my goodness, look at this old man that's here. He's literally destroying. Look at this. And again, you see how there's no kids at all in sight.
As you can see, Sam's Club messed up big time.
Ignore that guy. Thanks for his video, but I didn't realize that was a stitch afterwards. But again, this is what I'm talking about. There's like very older people that are actually going to these stores and spending so much money to get this stuff. I don't understand why.
Scalped this hard. I thought I finally got a Pokemon restock, but then this happened.
Like, and every single Walmart that you go into, they're always they always have the Pokemon cards in a singular file aisle, which is a lot smaller than all their other aisles. This has been like that since I was like a kid, but it makes it to where if you're a scalper and you go in there, you can block the aisle and take as much as stuff as you want without anybody really trying to do anything. And this is more of like a less like aggressive approach. The guy who's scalping them, then obviously he's a little bit, you know, he's stealing all of them. Not stealing because he's going to pay for them, but he's making it to where nobody else can get them. Just messed up. But there are some people here that actually take from what he has, which is the smart thing to do. But people try to avoid conflict. But imagine being in jail and you're like, what are you in here for? Yeah, man, I got into a fight with somebody because he was scalping. I was trying to get some of the Pokemon cards. You want to know why I'm here in here? Why, bud? I killed somebody.
Damn!
Oh yeah. He's actually plugging it right now. All they have is Journey Together here, a bunch of singles, this, and they have a couple of these little optics. Other than that, they don't have anything. This store is dead.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Nobody's gonna try to fight these guys just because, again, why would you go to jail or get arrested and have that on your permanent record just because you wanted to get some Pokemon cards? It's kind of embarrassing. It's more embarrassing that you're doing this in the first place, but getting arrested for it is a little bit worse. The next video I'm about to show is one where the kid is actually trying to get some Pokemon cards, and a scalper that's probably in his 50s came over and just went in front of the kid and just stole everything. Or not stole it. Again, I keep saying stolen, but it's not stealing. But it's the premise of it. Why are you going in front of a kid who's literally looking at these Pokemon cards and you are just taking them? Look at this kid's face. Mom, can I get some Pokemon cards? Yeah, you can. You can get some Pokemon cards. Okay, I'll get them now. Somebody took them all. It's okay, honey. He's probably has no future anyways. I'm gonna kill him. Now, a lot of the time, I never realized why people just didn't go and steal the stuff that they're, like, getting. Like this guy in this video. He just goes up and just grabs their cart and leaves. And he just runs away. I would do the same exact thing, because why not? You're gonna scalp, I'm gonna steal. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, did you take my Pokemon cards? I love that dog meme. That brother is stressing. That's sad. Imagine waiting and then you just... Well, he's also a scalper too, which is kind of crazy. Alright. Scalpers get scalped, I guess. There is no friendship in this game. I guess what it's trying to show us is that there's no friends. A scalper's going to betray you.
Look at him. Look at him.
Again, another grown man just going in there, and a grown woman.
Go. Get. Oh man, here we go.
That's
again.
terrible.
Look at him. Look at him.
You know what's sad when they start making like an issue for getting, or like a limitation for getting these Pokemon cards? It's just terrible. You are now making it worse. Like they say, a few ruin it for the rest, which is 100% true in my opinion. There's only so much you can do, especially if you're in retail, where you can stop these guys from going in there and taking just everything that you have in stock, because you want to get those sales, but you also don't want to take away from other people who want those sales, because then you're going to get unhappy customers, and they are going to verbally abuse any of the coworkers that you have, which is never a good situation, especially if they're scalpers. But this is an issue. Scalping is an issue. I guess I sell these things as like Costco as well, which is strange to me, but look it.
Hey, don't do that, bro.
Oh, yeah, don't do that, man. I'll kick your ass. Don't do that. I want to fight you over some Pokemon cards. This is just embarrassing. There's a few other videos I feel all have the same premise, where it's just a scalper who is literally just trying to go in there, take as much as possible, or try to stop people from getting Pokemon cards if they're not the first in line. It's kind of degenerate stuff here. It's kind of what we have come to know as far as people who want to make money on the internet now, where they'll constantly just buy and then resell. Just generic resellers. It hurts everybody. It hurts themselves as well, because they shoot themselves in the foot, because the more that they go to these stores and buy, the less likely that they'll be able to go there and buy again, or that they'll restock, because that's now you have to go further away to get more Pokemon cards. I know there is I'm pretty sure there's a Discord that shows when the next drop is going to be and which area it's going to be in. It's more like a private Discord, but people have access to it. These guys have access to it, so that's obvious. That's why they're able to get these Pokemon cards whenever they drop. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand it. People go way too hard for this stuff, and it's kind of embarrassing.